Hello everyone, this is Matt the Optimist. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Snyder Cut that I watched weeks ago, Lil Nas X, and the authoritarian Christian right surrounding Lil Nas's song and the shoe. Before I do, I'm going to talk to you about Lil Nas X, and the authoritarian right. I haven't even to be honest, I haven't even heard of this rapper guy until days ago on TikTok. And I heard that he did a video with Elmo. And I know that he was in in an elementary school singing some cowboy song. He did make a storybook somehow. I hope it's kid friendly and appropriate for kids. Oh, I hope it is, but if not, then I'm gonna have a problem with it. I know that he's a rapper, and I know he's probably a guy who sings rap, and he's probably a popular guy. He did make this rap song called Montreal, I think. Check this out for a minute. Lil Montreal, yeah. Montreal. It's called Montreal. And there's some screenshots of people reviewing the video, and there's some screenshots of him doing a pole dance and stripping near Satan, for what I've discovered. It's a pretty cringy scene, for what I've heard. Well, it's not what Well, it looks just pretty cringy. It's pretty obvious that it's cringe. Not from what I've heard. I should not have said that. Sorry. To me, I think it's pretty cringe that you would dance around Satan, and it would also be cringe if some guy was stripping and pole dancing in front of Jesus or God or Moses or whatever, or the three shepherds, or was it the three kings? I don't remember. I can't tell. I'm sorry. I botched it. I'm sorry. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at understanding Christianity very well. So bear with me. And so a lot of the authoritarian religious right are getting all worked up over it. I understand their concerns because I know this song is very inappropriate. I understand that this I heard that it's not age restricted. High Impact Flicks did a video on it. He scrolled down the video, and it didn't say age restricted, and it was also the number one top number one trending for what I saw on the High Impact Flicks video. It is a bit worrisome that any child can see this, and I think it's up to the parents to make sure that they don't watch that crap. The person who made this probably didn't even realize that it wasn't age restricted. Maybe the person running the channel probably didn't really think logically about the consequences of his song. And to be honest, I haven't watched the video. I saw screenshots, but I could tell you it's a little cringe. And a lot of Christians are getting a little overly worked up over it. Despite their concerns, some of them are taking it way too far and are starting to push some religious conspiratorial BS, saying that he's working for the devil or we have to fight for the soul of our nation and stuff like that. They act like this power has it got millions of views, yes. I understand that. But this song doesn't have that much power in an entire country. There are probably millions of people who are watching this video from one state or something, or from all over the world or something like that, not just one country. I'm pretty sure there might be some songs that in other countries that saw this song Montreal. That's just, my guess. And a lot of them are getting a little conspiratorial, and some of them are acting pretty authoritarian, saying that this song, no sane country would declare would declare Lil Nas's actions illegal or anything like that. But unfortunately for some of the statists right out there, this song is a form of free speech and free expression. But I also think that this form of expression and free speech is a bit cringe. It's the most inappropriate form of free speech. It's an inappropriate form of free expression. That's just me. It's free speech that I like, and it's free speech that I dislike. Even if I dislike something, I would still call it free speech either way. And here's what I've discovered. It's pretty obvious. Even Hunter Avalon is fed up with it. He's not a fan of some of the conservative Christian authoritarian right wingers acting all offended over everything that's not falling in line with their beliefs. And this is what I think. This is from my app here. The conservative Christian authoritarian right has a tendency to say any joke is fine or free speech. Then, when it goes against Christianity or their traditional values and their traditional beliefs, in particular, they turn right into crybabies, just like the left. They're no better than the left are, obviously. It's obviously a shock factor to make money that's relatively normal. I can understand why Lil Nas was just being a troll. He was just trying to get reaction on people. He also made he also made some sane products. There was some shoe that he made, and what I've heard on some Fox News article that Tim Pool was mentioning in the Timcast IRL podcast, is that he put some blood in it. There was some red blood in it, from what I've heard. But when I saw the shoe, I didn't see any blood, but there may have been some blood inside it, in the sole. Is there a soul in the shoe? Not a soul like a living soul, but like a certain soul within the shoe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think this is controversial for what I'm saying about the authoritarian religious right. I don't agree with the right on everything. I don't think the right is always the problem. I don't think the left is always the problem either. I know the left are often the problem and the right are, but I know that sometimes the right are the problem and sometimes they're not. But the religious, conservative, Christian, authoritarian right is not something that I like to ally or align with my politically independent positions as an atheist myself. I know the progressive Antifa, feminists, and woke SJW leftists want to control certain speech when it comes to making fun of minorities, even if it is harmless, and they just want to keep you from flirting with women without the fear of being accused of sexual harassment and all that. And they interact in a zealot-like way, much like the authoritarian right. So in that context, I see them as two sides of the same coin. Hence why I rejected the left versus right paradigm lie, because of shit like this. To all the offended right wingers out there who act like it's the end of the world because you are offended over a stupid, inappropriate song and over a stupid shoe that Lil Nas made. This is a form of capitalism, even if it's the form of capitalism that I disagree with. I think how he made the project is a bit cringe and creepy and inappropriate. But it's his products. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. And if you don't like his product, don't buy the shoes and don't watch the video that he's watched. Just ignore it. And make sure your kids don't buy this stuff. And make sure your kids don't watch that inappropriate video. Make sure they don't see the Montreux video. If it offends you that much, and if you're that concerned over it, I sympathize with you. That's why I'm encouraging you to not let your kids see this, just to protect their innocence. I completely sympathize with you on that. Just saying, it's not the end of the world. A single song in a single product can infect an entire country or an entire quote-unquote society. His actions clearly don't fall in line with your traditional utopia, what you call society. So, I'm just saying, I'm just fed up with it. You know what? You guys are no better than the left are if you keep acting like this. All right? It's pissing me off. You and the left and the right deserve each other. Oh my God, man. You guys are nuts. All right. On to the Snyder Cut. I was really hyped to see the Snyder Cut version of Justice League. And it's in a full screen frame. It's not a widescreen frame. I wish it was in a widescreen frame. That way I could see everything. But you know what? I still enjoyed it. It was a really one hell of a movie, and it's like a 4-hour movie similar to God. It's almost long to Gods and Generals movie, and I haven't even watched that yet. The character development was better. The plot was much more developed. Was much more accurate. There were some scenes that do need some work. The slow-mo scenes, and they didn't give Lois Lane that much screen time. I saw Martian Manhunter's film debut. That's a first. I like the John Jones version from Supergirl better. The character look, the design from Supergirl on season 1. The Snyder Cut version, the Supergirl CW version of Martian Manhunter looks pretty good. They're both great. I wish he only had 2 scenes. He was disguised as Martha Kent, and he also met Bruce Wayne at the end of the film before the credits. I wish he had more screen time. I wish he had more screen time. That's just me. Steppenwolf's character was much better than the Joss Whedon version. Ugh, hate that one. At least he has a motivation on why he's doing what he's doing. He wants to redeem himself. He wants to please Darkseid again, and he wants to redeem himself. He kind of feels guilty of some of the things he's done, and he wants to bring all the mother boxes together in order to please Darkseid, and that's great. I sympathize with that. I know that some people are comparing Zack Snyder's Steppenwolf to Zack Snyder's Bruce Wayne. I can understand that, what I've discovered. And I know that Superman came back in. He wasn't mentioned as much. He wasn't mentioned as much as in the Joss Whedon one. He was only used once to in order to they were desperate for help, for assistance, for hope, and all that. But in the Joss Whedon version, they talked about him way too much. Though I wish Superman had more development over there too, but I don't think he was very hopeful. When he was fighting off Steppenwolf, it didn't seem like it was for hope and justice. I like the scene where he was in the sun and flew up with a black Superman suit, and he was sucking up all the energy from the sun with his hands up like some god and Jesus and all that, and just whoo, that was cool. The Flash and Cyborg's character, Darkseid was in it for the first time. That was pretty cool. I saw him against the Green Lantern, the new gods, the humans, and they defeated him pretty easily, and they separated each other. Yeah, in the beginning of the film, Superman's scream during his dying breath was a result of all the mother boxes activating for some weird reason. I don't know why. If you have an answer for that, let me know, because I saw the movie 2 weeks ago, and I'm not very good at articulating. I'm not very good at understanding why they do what they do sometimes, and you gotta bear with me. The Flash is less annoying, but he was able to save the world through time travel when all hope seemed lost. And Cyborg is more empathetic. He has more heart now and soul now. He has better development with his father. I'm really sad that he saw his father die, but he did sacrifice himself to solve for the Justice League to solve the mother box and where it's located. And Cyborg was now accepting of his cyborg form than he was in the beginning. He got some development with his mother before she died, and Aquaman wasn't ready to be a king yet when his brother was acting like a total asshole. I saw William Dafoe's actor again. I saw Amber Heard's character play in, and she did play a good role, partial role, but not a fan of the actress. I heard she's in jail now, and she got fired from the Aquaman 2 movie because of how she treated Johnny Depp. That's and a lot of Fandom Menace YouTubers were reporting on that, and rightfully so. I'm actually happy that they did. And shout out to Nerdut's Newsstand for reporting it also. I praise her for that too. Along with Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, World Class Bullshitters, and every other YouTuber who has enough common sense to stand up against her and sympathize with Johnny Depp. I felt bad for Johnny Depp. He deserved better. And yeah, Wonder Woman was able to discover how Darkseid was coming, and with the invasion coming, and when Hippolyta sent the bow at some Greek a temple. I can't remember what it's called, Zeus or something, Athena, Ares. I don't remember. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm sorry. I keep botching the plot. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not very, very good at articulating. It's part of my autism. If you don't like it, then don't watch my videos. And if you do, and if you like my videos anyway, that's fine. Yeah. And some of the scenes from the Joss Whedon cut were removed, and that's good, because a lot of it was pretty corny and cheesy, and the characters were very well developed. They knew how to work together as a team. Joss Whedon was just a joke. Either way, Snyder Cut the Snyder Cut movie was awesome, and tomorrow I'm gonna watch Godzilla versus Kong, and I can tell you, I saw the clips. I saw some of the pirated clips when the film was released in Australia and in China. I can tell there were some scenes that I saw were pretty epic, and I liked some of it. But I'm not gonna give you any spoilers because I don't want to spoil anything. I'm probably gonna do a video review on Godzilla vs Kong tomorrow, hoping maybe the day after. I don't know, but I can tell you, I heard that it's got some good reviews. The box office it received really well at the box office, for what I've heard too from other YouTube channels, YouTube sites too. And you know, I can tell that this movie was really hyped. I can tell, and it's pretty obvious that this is going to be one hell of a movie. And if I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong that it's not going to be, and if I find out that it's not going to be a one hell of a movie, I will let you know in my video review. So that's it from this video. If you like it, give it a like. If you don't like it, dislike it. I'm not for everybody. It's not not everyone's gonna like it. Not everyone's gonna hate it. I'm not here to please everybody. And if you try to please everybody, you please no one. And share this video with everyone you know. And please subscribe if you want. Press the notification bell for future content. So yeah, I'm at the Optimist. Peace. The Frell out.